Hello, again I am repeating this type of game because some people ask me about explaining how play with the Krayt Empire. Anyway, before I had been destroyed because I started a bad game. It takes a bit of time, the lot. Now, one cheat. If I close here, but I do not click here, it does not go to activate the other factions, the other factions menu from the Total War. I can use the pause, but with the pause you cannot give orders. If I resume the game and I give orders to these units, I can conquer the planets before the other factions be activated. However, here it is the Black Sun. The Black Sun will be activated after several weeks of play. I do not remember the exact number, but in one point it go to be activated. In the beginning it is not activated 100% because this faction can be very powerful or be a disaster for you because it conquers many things very fast. Now the Krayt Empire. The Krayt Empire starts with these heroes. This faction it has not generic heroes and you cannot recruit new heroes. Just the heroes that you can get researching your test levels. Now I go to improve to the test level 2. And I go to build a shipyard. This faction only have one type of shipyard. And the buildings are similar, at least in the comes to the Empire, but they are not exactly equal in the game, but in the battles at least. And there are other options here. This it is the advanced command center and you need it if you want build ground units. But this, well, when I have made it, I should use another icon, but it is the officer academy that you need with some special units. But now I want build new ground units. The new units from these structures. With exception from the research building. When I research all the test levels, I can remove this building and I can build other as the officer academy. Corriban is not a good planet to start. It is a bit poor. And in the beginning you should build many units and you must get the best planets. Roche, Moncalamai, Lotal, New Aldean, perhaps the Mao, or Andalode, Datomir. These planets, they let you build a starbase level 5 and the most advanced units. It is easier build a base in these planets than another, because Osus is a bad planet. You can build only a level 1 starbase and 4 defenses. You will be destroyed in few seconds or weeks here. It is the problem from the Krayt Empire starting in the Total War, because compared to the Fel Galactic Alliance faction, they start in Bastion. Bastion is a powerful planet and it is surrounded by other powerful planets, Orthrasi, Val, Terra Minor. In these planets you can build level 5 starbase and shipyards and more. It is the same point with the Empire. It starts in Coruscant. This is... I don't know what faction it is. Probably the Galactic Alliance, the normal Galactic Alliance. And here it is the Confederation. I added this faction few times ago. And it will be the New Republic or Resistance. Here the First Order. Start with or play with the First Order ticket will be good. Because you can build the Supremacy, and the Supremacy, well, it can kill everything. At least everything without a super laser. And the space battles are very important, but the most important is the ground battles and your buildings and your defenses. Now I go to play a normal game. I go to build. If I click the credits button, the Separatist eye will be activated. I go to the well, Mandalore. I have very few units in the beginning. Tantomir and Tangrene. Compared to before, I am making a small cheat because I wait a bit to activate the enemies. But if not, the game goes to be very fast. And I have very few units. These three heroes, they have not spaceships as in the space battles, and I do not go to use them for conquer nothing. They can be more useful getting discounts. Because if these have abilities, Perhaps I missed something, but you can get discounts with these units in the orbit. I should check the descriptions, but I am sure about that. One very important thing, do not forget build the ground structures when you send units to conquer new planets, because the enemies go to attack you in the planets that you have conquered. There's level 2. It is a good space commander, and it has a Paion Star Destroyer, but these other two, no. They have no starships, just small transports, and they are not good in space battles, by example. This difficult move with all these things activating. And when the enemy factions are activated, you will be attacked for sure on these planets. The Krayt Empire is very similar to the Galactic Empire. I must say that it is the first time that I play this ground battle. I have not played it in Safalode before. This shadow problem is very curious. Very curious. These are the 88 seed from the Krayt Empire. These are units from the corporate sector. A small problem from the graphics and the animations. Probably this it is a problem from the shadow from these walls. Now I am waiting the enemy. This is my unique defense against the enemy. Just wait and survive. I am moving these troops because perhaps I can find something different and new here. Perhaps additional structure that I can capture. I don't know. A sensor array will be good. Here there is one thing. Probably a turbo laser turret. Sometimes it can happen. When you build something here, you cannot move your units. It's a problem from the game. Ah, there is a factory here. Here there are corporate units because this factory is in the planet Cephalode, and Cephalode is close to the corporate sector. It's not a snow speeder, it is a light version from the T-47. Well, I saved the day. Do not forget check your planets. The planets that you have conquered. Now I can research the test level 3 and build a few units. The Krayt Empire has not many space units. In the future I will add more. But now what I can build? The best option probably the PIM. Another difficult ground battle. This type of units can conquer landing positions and other things. Capture landing positions. It is a bombing round. The type neutralizer when bombard the enemy position. It is not exactly bombarding, just a bombing round, and the bombs can kill everything around a position. Oh, to take a look here. Another factory. It boils all units. Another victory. With auto-resolve I can win more of the space battles against ground units. But not all. Always there is a chance of lose. Especially against heroes and other things. Moff Morley Speed has a Peion Star Destroyer. The Peion is a very good ship. Better than Imperial Star Destroyer. And several ground units they use small ships as corvettes or frigates. I have moved a ground unit to Roche, but this planet, at least by the moment, they have no ground map. And this new ground unit, it must conquer the planet in the orbit and probably goes to be destroyed. Perhaps I could build Arden frigates. The Arden frigates are cheap, and I could build them faster and move to my planets. But I try with the Paion Star Destroyer because they can destroy many other things. The Arden frigate is very weak in comparison. One thing that we'll go to discover now. This Paion Star Destroyer uses a level 9 shell, but these others, it is a KDA Heavy Cruiser Mark II and use level 5. It is not a good ship against the Paion. But it has a few fighters and they can be a trouble for the Paion. I must destroy them. Now the point, what attack? The shell generator or the engines? Better the engines, because without the engines it cannot go to another planet. The Paion can destroy the shells from the ship easily. Unfortunately, there were fighters from the enemy and they destroyed my fighters. And now my shells. The TIE Neutralizer is a heavy bomber, but it is as a TIE Defender. I must deal this ship just with my Paion. The Ep1 Star Destroyer is far superior. When I destroy the capital ship, the battle ends. Because fighters, they cannot win a battle alone. Just a bit more. And the battle ends. We must try get more planets. Now I can move it to the Cephalode orbit. And well, it goes to be everything by the moment.